Morning, nieces and nephews. Let's get ready for a new week of trading coming up. Guys, remember how Uncle talked to you guys about the 5 daily moving average, the 5 DMA, how when it's bearish, the market spends a lot of time below it, and when it's bullish, the market spends a lot of time above it. Especially when we get false breakdown setups. Now, this is something to pay attention to because after spending 100% of the time above the 5 daily moving average since May 31st, we finally got to close below the 5 daily moving average. Let me change this color real quick to purple. See, it's the red line. That's the 5 daily moving average. You finally got one close above it. And look at where it aligns with. It aligns with this green line right here, which is my macro level fib level at 546. Macro level. We got an area of confluence here, chat. So what does this mean? Well, if the market staying above the 5 daily moving average indicates to us that it is bullish and more upside it's possible, then we know that the SPY needs to recapture it to trigger longs or calls. Recapturing the 5 daily moving average would also recapture that macro level fib level. So above 546 is the only way Uncle would look for long or get bullish or favor a run back to new all-time highs. Above 546, we can get back up to I got some new levels. We can get back up to 547.5, 548.8, and then 550 above that. Okay, and above 550, we could go test that next critical fib level at 555.3. We will see. But only possible if we recapture 546. If we don't recapture 546, then disregard everything I just said. Okay? Now, that's the bull case scenario. If we drop below 544, I'd be bearish on SPY. Let me show you why. See this red line? That represents the 544 level. You guys can see it was a strong sell zone. Breakout led to a nice upside. But recently, we've been battling there again around that zone. But this time as support. So the bulls must hold 544 as support. Because if they fail, this breakout that we have here, would be a false breakout. If we lose this level, 544, this is a false breakout, we are bearish. 542, 540 or lower would be my targets. Very likely we go lower than 540. Okay? Nice gap all the way at 536.8. That'd be nice if we get that fill. Another nice gap all the way down to 528-ish. Lots of gaps at the bottom. Will they get filled? We'll see. But for it to be a possibility, it has to break down 544 as support. All right? Anything between 544 and 546 is chop. Now with triple Q, looking interesting here. Okay? Not only did we close below the 5 daily moving average as well, but remember how I spoke to you about this variation of an evening star pattern, which is usually a bearish 3-candle pattern. Well, the 4th candle did technically lead to downside. It did give us that lower close. So overall looking bearish still. And for me, the next big critical support level for triple Q is 478. If that level breaks down, this 3-candle setup is playing out. We might get an elevator style drop, hopefully. Well, but it's got to break down 478 to trigger puts. Otherwise, if 478 holds, I can't get full bearish just yet. And a recapture of 480 and 482 would be a bullish sign that we head back up and retest 487 all-time highs. Breaking 487 obviously would send us to new all-time highs. But the bulls must hold 478. Because if it's lost, bearish. Bearish. and the RSI has plenty of room to go down. Tesla's chopping inside, another inside candle setup here. It's kind of annoying. Chop range 179.6 to 185.2. Anything in between is chop. All right, I need to see 185.2 clear for more upside, and I need to see 179.6 break down for more downside. All right, anything between that is chop. We break that range, bet in the direction that it breaks out to. Is my recommendation. NVDA continuing the pullback, very beautiful, nice profit taking, chopping between fib levels, pretty decent size range. If we are to be bearish, 125.5 and 124 must break down as support for more profit taken. Put 122.6, 120.4, and pass it all the way down to 118 and 116 in play. We are to trust the bounce. 128.2 and 131 must recapture as resistance, must clear. If those levels clear, I would be bullish in favor of some type of bottom is in favor of the upper targets. 133, 134.6 or higher would be in play. Apple, ever since losing that fib level 213.2, was a beautiful downside. We lost another fib level at 208. So as long as below 208, the breakdown stays intact, and as long as the breakdown stays intact, we should stay bearish. Stay bearish below 208. Don't trust no bounce unless we recapture 208. Putting 209.5, 211, 213.2 in play. I'll put favor of bottom is in if above 213.2. All right. Otherwise, I would stay bearish as long as below 208. AMD has an inside candle set up here with the range being 155.5 and 166.8. Anything in between is chop. All right, if we can clear 162, maybe we go test the top again. But can't get fully bullish unless we get above 166.8. All right, and if we break down 160 and 158, maybe we can go test 155.5 as support. And below 155.5, I would definitely lean bearish. All right, AMZN, look at that. We broke down that 184.75 level. That was a fib level. Retested. You see the orange lines pointing to it. Broke it down. Retest, recapture. Remember Uncle talks about, if you guys ever want to see an example of a false breakdown setup, this was it. And look, it led to more upside. Beautiful. So next resistance at 190. If we clear 190, then more upside is possible. Likely we're heading to new all-time highs if we can clear 190. All right, this is a dead cat bounce, and you need a breakdown support. I have support at 186.5 and 184.75. Below 184.75, our favor some top is in, and we're gonna head down lower, and this false breakdown would be canceled. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay bullish as long as above 184.75 and 190. So clearing that should send us to new all-time highs. Google, after consolidating, we finally broke out that 179 level. Beautiful, new all-time highs, baby. Close at new all-time highs, baby. Next resistance is at 182.5. If that clears, new all-time highs. Here we go. Here we come. All right, can't get bearish unless we break down 179 to put 177, 175, and 173.7 back in play, guys. Breaking down 179 would cancel the breakout, give us that false breakout setup. False breakout equals puts. But as long as the breakout stays intact, that equals calls. Netflix also bullish. Wow, bounced off the fib level, cleared the next fib level, recaptured it actually. For bullish continuation, it needs to clear 687.6. If it does, 690, 694, and possibly heading back up to 600, 700 be a possibility. But we'll have to clear 687.6 and 690 to make it a possibility. Because if we drop back down 685 and break down 683, that would be bearish. That would be a dead cat bounce setup. Put it 680, 678.6 or lower back in play, guys. Here is BITO. BITO's trying to bounce. I mean, it closed below that 24.2 fib level. It really needs to recapture that to put 25.9. We'll round that to 26. To put 26 back in play. Our favor of bottom is in if we can clear this downtrend line, which would need BITO to clear 26.7, and that will put 29 or higher in play. All right. Overall bearish below 24.2. So if BITO fails to recapture that, I can't get bullish. Below is bearish, and breaking down next support at 23 would definitely be bearish. Follow through. Now we check the actual Bitcoin. Still looking overall bearish right now. It did try to bounce off of a fib level recently. So far it's holding, but I can't trust that bounce unless it recaptures 65.1k. 65.1k needs to recapture to trigger shorts. Oh, excuse me, to trigger longs. Alright? Above 65.1k, maybe I'll favor some type of bounce. Maybe a higher low is in. Okay? But if we break down 63.1k, then more downside incoming. Now here's the dark pool orders for the past week. I got the date right here, dates. June 17th to June 21st. It was last week. Most of the activity, 41% of the activity came in at 546.86 with a whopping 8.7 billion was the 546.86, and then 3 billion at 546.85. So it was only 1 cent different. Now the one that was 7.6 billion, that was 548.24. Okay, and 36% of activity came at that level. All right, so the two big dark pool levels is 548.8. Excuse me, 546.8, and the other one was 548.2. All right, so one more time, 546.8 and 548.2. Those were the two big levels the big money was interested in. And here are the flows, and it is bearish entering next week, guys. Triple Q is bullish. Tesla's bullish. Apple is bullish. No, that's NVDA. Goodness, it's early, guys. Sorry. So NVDA is bullish. Apple is bearish. Okay, Apple's bearish. AMD is bullish. Amazon is bullish. Google's bullish. Netflix is bullish. And BITO. BITO's bullish. A lot of stuff is bullish. Goodness. Alright, guys. I hope you guys found value in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.